Hey Gamer Nation, Adam Mater here with another commentary about Modern Warfare 3. And you know what? We'll have my face back on the next episode. Okay, whoa, missing a lot. Let's alright, pause it. We'll rewind it here in a second, but I want to take a moment to just break down some of the gauges that are happening right here. I mean, the bottom right, you got your flashes and your grenades. That's pretty standard. We're all used to that. But the things you see on the left are money, because as you go through the survival mode, you will have to purchase guns and airstrikes and backup. And to do that, you get money by killing guys. And thus, survival mode is born. And you'll be using that money at the gun symbol and that airship symbol, and there's a bomb symbol. It's in that explosion up there, ironically enough. But those will be little stations that you will turn the money in to get the new equipment and stuff. Let's go ahead and rewind it, see if I can break this all down from the beginning a little bit better. So immediately, we're seeing a diversity of maps for survival mode, and I'm sure there's going to be more later with downloadable content, because that's how they make their monies. And admittedly, a lot of this stuff was at E3 for the real video game journalists to actually play, and it gets hard fast, apparently. I'm gonna pause it here real quick, though, because this is the very start of survival. Notice 0 money, and this 100 armor, because, you know, things will, like I said, get intense fast. You'll be shot a lot, and that's where armor's gonna come in. I assume you can replenish it with money. And, see, real simple. First wave, you know, guys are dropping. This is a little later on. I'm gonna pause it again here, because a lot is happening. And first off, 1887, it's back. It doesn't look so goofy anymore, and let's hope it's not so OP anymore. But another thing you'll notice is perks on the right-hand side. We got some extreme conditioning, sit rep, and steady aim. And nothing groundbreaking for, you know, Call of Duty. But I will point out that you're getting promoted in survival mode. I would like to think that this is separate from your multiplayer promotion, because that's going to break the whole system. Because, I mean, you and your buddy could just come in, dick about for like a couple hours, and gain a whole lot of levels. Another thing I'm going to point out is now that those gauges are actually doing a little something more in the lower left-hand corner, you'll notice when he gets a kill streak going, he gets fat money bonuses because he is not dying. So, they're incorporating that kill streak into other parts of the game. It's great. Let's knife and continue for another freeze frame here in a second. And I know the quality is really bad, but on the gun, it's kind of scraped into it there. It says Hasta la Vista. So this may be showing off that you're going to be able to put little custom messages on your guns again in multiplayer. Or they could have just, you know, put that on the 1887. I don't know. I think that would be a little random and sort of weird. We'll find out. And now we get a little look at some of the guns in the game. And people have confirmed that you can upgrade guns to get noob tubes attached to them again. So that's right. I don't think we're ever going to be rid of the noob tube. It's part of the game now. I am going to call shenanigans on this ACR picture that's silhouetted there. It's like the exact same one from Modern Warfare 2. I know we make fun of them for copying and pasting, but when they literally copy and paste, that gets a bit on my nerves. And move forward just a quick step here and pause it again. And you'll see the extreme conditioning perk is now showing up right next to that syringe icon, which I assume could only be like Last Stand or something. And G36C, you know. I love this assault rifle. I loved it in the first Modern Warfare. I'm looking forward to using it again. And move forward. Keep the fun rolling. This guy, big enough balls to be shooting at helicopters with his assault rifle. But let's pause it. Equipment armory. This is one of the second loadout areas you'll be unlocking. And if you look there, auto grenade launcher. Yeah, because the noob tube needed to be automated. We actually get a look at this later on in the trailer. I'll point it out to you real quick. And all the other stuff, you know, turrets. The turrets look exactly the same, as a matter of fact. There's one right now. Look at that. I wasn't lying. So that right there is the grenade launching turret. It looks like it seriously messes people up. And this is the final armory that we look at. It's the air support armory. Predator missile. We all know and love the Predator missile. The other two, little new. It's AI that you call in to help. We'll actually see Delta Squad being helicoptered in to help the guys out here in the trailer in a second. But what I think is interesting is this kind of goes hand in hand with the unconfirmed rumor that there will be care package drops that are protected by AI. It'll be a kill streak that you can get in multiplayer. That sounds interesting to me, because I mean, everybody goes for the kill streak. Pausing it here because this is a different turret that we see. It's like a little short thing in the bottom right there. And the guy that you see kind of glowing red off in the distance, he is armed with explosives. He is kamikaze. This is a great example of the different kind of enemies that are going to be thrown at you. We'll see an exploding attack dog here in a second, and some others. The last thing with this freeze frame is that American flag in the right-hand corner. I think it calls in apple pie. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. This next clip here, we'll see him mark the zone with this purple smoke, and the AC-130 messes it up. This is the exploding attack dog. We'll see another example of a great kind of enemy you'll be dealing with. Chemical. Like, you see, clearly they're wearing gas masks, they got gas tanks on their back, and, you know, I'm happy they're doing this, because they can't give me all these new things to fight with, and nothing new to fight against. But of course, they did copy and paste an old enemy. Good old Juggernaut, bitch. Here comes the Juggernaut. But, they did change it up a little bit, you'll see here in a second. They're using some low caliber guns on him. They're kind of aiming in between the armor joints, so maybe they changed how the Juggernaut works. He's still tough. You'll see here in a second how they finally take him out is with that purple smoke and an AC-130. It's the solution to all life's little problems. But, oh, I see what you did there, Modern Warfare 3. That's basically most of the commentary for Survival. Of course, we got this sweet little tidbit. Oh, multiplayer. Okay, there's just so much going on. Let's break it down a little piece at a time here. First off, map in the upper left-hand corner looks freaking fantastic. So much detail in that. Second off, this thing that explodes in the middle, it looks like it holds explosives, shoots him up like a bouncing Betty, but I will point out that was not what killed this guy. If you look in the left-hand side, it was an AC-130. And I'll rewind it here real quick, and you can see clearly something coming from the sky and messing this dude up. So he was just totally screwed from the beginning. And I will point out, this gauge that's brand spanking new, lower right-hand corner, it fluctuated down when the AC-130 did its business. So that might be linked to kill streaks now. I honestly have no theories about it. It just looks brand spanking new, and I'm excited for brand spanking new stuff, so I'm not going to question it. And finally, at the end here, they're advertising their multiplayer expo, which, if you have tickets to that, you're basically obligated to whip your cell phone out and record everything for YouTube. I don't care about the quality. I don't care if you have handy shaky McShake syndrome. I don't care if you're Michael J. Fox. Oh god, that was awful. I'm going to hell. But yeah, record stuff for it. That's basically everything for today's episode, Gamer Nation. Later, gamers. Remember when I said all dogs go to heaven? I lied.